Let's go.
Okay.
Go.
All right, welcome back. Jesus, that's a bad start. Anyways, welcome back, Falcon Faithful, to another evening of basketball. I'm Jasper, and sitting beside me is CJ,
That's
and
right.
we are live from the Falcons' nest as Field takes on Sandy Springs in their first game back from Thanksgiving break, looking to get win number 1 on the season. CJ, what are your 2 keys to the game today if Field wants to get a win?
Well, first off, I think there's a glaring absence. Logan, one of Field's best scorers and best players overall, is not here today. Not sure what the story behind that is. My second one, though, is offense. Last game was really low scoring, and Field needs to lock in and really just pound through that defense and score.
Yep, and so for Field, the starting lineup's going to be Langley, Vanessa, Colleen, Shira, and Emma. And here we go. Jump ball and hit out of bounds by Sandy Springs to start the game. So it's going to be Field's ball.
On the opposite side, we have Noelle, Jalen, Franny, Julia, and Alina for Sandy Springs.
So Sandy Springs starting in a 2-3 defense. And Field's going to inbound the ball. And here we go. Field spacing the floor well. Interesting switch up since last game. Langley's now outside of the paint. Bring a little more spacing to the floor. I know they've been working on some new plays, and it should be interesting to see how they utilize that. Stolen, Sandy Springs. And we're going to have a jump ball. Colleen stopping Franny inner tracks. That's good defense to slow them down there.
And there's that defense we saw last game. Field definitely was stronger on the defensive side.
Yeah, definitely. You saw it from Langley, who had 4 blocks last game. Logan, again, missing today, but she also had 3 steals. Here's Franny out on the ball. Swung to Alina. Now Julia outside, back to Noelle. Inside to Noelle. Shots up and good. That's Elena there for a deep 2. The ref calls stoppage. Thoughts on that first defensive possession? I thought that looked a little slow from Field there.
It's definitely a little slow. I think Field needs to really get their defensive shape in. We saw a lot of good defense from individual players, but maybe the key might be defense as a team. It looks like, Jasper, this is going to be an issue with the shot clock, too.
Yeah, again, the shot clock's new this year, and we saw it last game, and probably for the next few games they're going to struggle with it until they get it down.
Some delays going on. Not really sure what that is.
Trying to figure out what they're working on. I'd like to point out while we're on this break that I think Field's going to try to look for a big game from Vanessa today. She's been their third option scoring-wise, and with that absence of Logan, as we talked about, and the need for more offense, I think they're going to look to her, maybe even shoot up a couple threes.
Indeed, I think they're going to be looking to a lot of the players who don't usually get scoring opportunities. I think with their main scorer out, they got to work with what they got.
Yep. Well, we're going to take a break while they figure out what's going on. All right, we're back now. We're not really sure what happened, but Field's ball. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. A little sloppy again early on, though, so it should be fine for Field.
You've seen Shira, of course, is a pretty good ball handler, but sometimes shows a little bit of confusion with what's going on. I think that was just a little mistake right there. I think just a miscommunication from Field caused that backcourt violation right there.
Yep. So here's Elena now. Again, she is the scorer. Now pulling up from 3, up and short. It's going to hit the front rim. Rebounded by Field. Emma to Langley. Stolen back. My view's kind of obscured here, but that was a good rebound initially, but I think they tried to rush a little bit to get out of the backcourt and cause a turnover.
They were double teaming Emma down at the bottom left of the basket, and I think she just really had no pass. I think Langley didn't notice that Emma had 2 defenders on her.
Yep. Langley inside, and Noelle with her first bucket. Field's going to call a timeout here, and we'll be back after the break.
This break is brought to you by Jason Lindsay, the one, the only tech guy at the field school.
All right, so here's a little high press from Field. Swung out to Colleen, stripped.
Oh, no.
It's gonna go out of bounds and continue to be Field's ball.
That is a lucky break. I think Sandy Springs was not expecting that ball over there and just bobbled it.
And they forgot to start the shot clock, so yeah.
Again, even the scorekeepers are getting used to this new shot clock. Another pause now.
As they figure out the time. Okay, and they're gonna be back.
28 seconds on the shot clock.
Giro slips off. Thrown in, stolen again. Field takes it back as they break through the front court, thrown up and stolen.
Now Sandy Springs is showing tight
Into the basket and blocked by Vanessa.
Sandy Springs showing some good tight team defense there. Every player has a man, and every player sticks to that man. That's the real key.
And Field's gonna call another timeout here. They're just looking a little panicked right now with that high press from Sandy Springs, and I think they're gonna try to figure out a play to break through it.
Field doesn't seem to be much of a fast-paced team, Jasper, but Sandy Springs, I think, on the other end, is very fast-paced.
Yes.
They're really coming out as quick as they can, and Field needs to just be able to adapt and keep pace with them, match pace.
Definitely. I'm curious to see what Coach Deborah draws up here to deal with this press, because if Field can't break the press, it's going to be a long night for them.
That's true. And fun fact about Coach Deborah, she's actually a two-sport coach. She coached the girls' volleyball as well.
The volleyball team, they made it all the way to the semifinals before getting eliminated by rival school, Washington International.
It's true. Field has seen a lot of success from their sports teams recently.
Especially on the girls' side, their soccer team making the championship 2 years in a row, winning it first time around. And we're going to see if it carries over into basketball.
Lots of two-sport athletes here.
3-sport athletes, too.
Yeah.
Think about Langley, she plays soccer, lacrosse, tennis. I think she plays 4 sports, if you think about it. And there's going to be a violation by Jalen.
Gonna stay Green's ball, as you probably heard the referee say right there. Not sure what the call is.
Not a violation there. Not sure what the call is now. I thought she stepped on the line, but now I'm confused.
Gonna be the green ball under the basket.
Not sure
But-
why. Okay.
Referee is explaining to the field coach what happened, but
Unfortunately, from here
we can't hear
cannot
that.
Which would be good. They should mic up the refs.
They should.
I mean, we've been trying to get the players, push for the players to get mic'd up. I think that'd be a really cool idea.
A sport like basketball, I think that's a lot harder. In baseball, of course, is where you see that probably the most, or football maybe. You have some more downtime than you do in basketball. There's time for players to actually talk to those broadcasts and let the fans hear them. In basketball, it's really constant movement.
Yeah,
of
I know.
course.
I know. I was watching a few NBA games the other day, and they're mic'd up. They were just. It wasn't like talking to the broadcasters. It was more just as Sandy Springs goes up, misses the shot, rebounded by Langley. That's her second rebound of the game.
Yeah, miking up in basketball is more about just hearing what the players are saying to each other.
And that's going to be to Langley, and she's going to travel. That's better there from Field. They broke the press pretty easily, but didn't slow down. I mean, the 30 seconds, they have more time than they think.
Hey, it's only the first period. They have plenty of time to catch up, and they're only down 4.
That's true. All right, so here's Elena on the ball now. She's going to pass it out. Swung to the corner, into the middle. Langley defending, spun, and rebounded by Colleen. Fight for the ball, and it's a jump ball. That's a good rebound, and way to not give up the rebound afterwards by Colleen.
This jump ball is going to go to Sandy Springs, though.
I'd have to say that's also good defense by Langley. Rare, but the person she's guarding is taller than her, which is kind of something we don't normally see. As another shot gonna go up and miss. And Noel's going to the line for 2.
And you know what I'm noticing, Jasper? The benches for both teams are really alive tonight. It's going to be a high-energy game, I think.
Definitely, definitely. And Fields looks to be doing some early subs here as the first shot up and good.
We saw Vanessa come off at the half, and she's now being placed back on, and now coming off.
And Fields gonna go with a whole. I think that was all 5 players off the court, actually.
That is. Look at that. Not something you see often.
Definitely not. Definitely not. All right, second shot now from Noel. Short. Rebounded by Burke. Wide open in the paint. Up. Missed. Up again. Missed. Chaos in the paint now, and Sandy Springs is going to come out with the ball. Elena shots up, and that's a 3. Stolen by Sandy Springs now. Tipped, Trinity defending, and foul.
It's gonna go out of bounds. Looks like she tried to put it through Trinity's legs and past her teammate, but Trinity just blocked it. Okay.
And then they called a foul on Trinity there, actually, is what happened for pushing.
Interesting.
Into the middle. Noel up and good.
Look at that Sandy Springs sprint.
Making
Going wild.
And that's going to be tipped out and Fields ball. This Sandy Springs team looks lively out here to begin the game. Clearly trying to prove a point.
Yeah, that Sandy Springs, especially playing that high press, that's dangerous for a field. I don't think they've seen that before.
Definitely.
Definitely not playing like they have.
Here's Leah, shots up and a little long. And a good pass and laid up and in by Julia.
I think they might be losing a little control out there. You might want to see a timeout from field. Gather the thoughts, unless...
Trinity layup long. Shots up again and
It looked like there was some chaos. It seemed like more of a lucky shot than anything. But field is finally on the board. Now down 12-2.
and rebounded by Field, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Great hold by Halle. It's going to be Field's ball this time.
So Leah with Field's first 2 shots of the game misses the first one, makes the second one. I think
Ball stolen by Sandy Springs on a field drive. Pass into the corner. Going back up to the top. And no.
Thank you, CJ. That
Looked like it was almost a jump ball there. But Sandy Springs will come up with it, go up at the 3, and it's going to be just a little short. Back out to the wing. Wide of the arc. Goes up for a long 2, and no. Rebounded by Leah, but loses control. Sandy Springs has it again. Up, and it's good for a layup.
they cannot stop Julia right now. She's just been dominating, especially since Langley's off the court with very little size from Field. It's tough for them.
I'm seeing some ball handling issues here, Jasper. I think maybe Field needs to just calm down, take it slow.
Definitely.
The whole thing about catching up with Sandy Springs' pace.
Here's Trinity.
Maybe they need to slow it down.
Trinity with the shot. Oh, Banks in from the side. We can call it a 3 too. Wow. Banks in the 3. From the side of the wing there, Trinity quick release and 3. Field cutting the lead down a little bit. But there's again another tough lay by Julia. Here's Field now, stolen, laid up and in. Jalen with a quick turnover.
It's time for a timeout, I think.
I would too, but Field seems to be going.
I think, it might be a rough game, what we're seeing. Hopefully not. Hopefully
Breaks the press, has Trinity open, stolen again. Jalen again, up, and foul.
Field just needs a momentum change. Maybe they're waiting for the end of the first period. I don't know what it is, but something needs to change. I think they need a break.
They've already used 2 timeouts, and you only have a limited number of timeouts per game, so I just don't think
use
they
those
want
up.
to use it. So here's Jalen's push. It's up Rims out. Hit all 3 sides, not sides, obviously it's a circle, but hit the rim 3 times and then bounced out.
Interesting shooting form I'm seeing. She's on her tippy toes the whole time. Never seen that one.
Second shot, hits the rim again, bounces in, and she gets subbed out immediately. Interesting stuff. I guess she scored too many times or something, but Sandy Springs won't complain. Again, Field struggling with his press. Here's Jane now. Tossed over to Leah, and a little bit of a push, but they're going to call it out of bounds.
Again, Field just has no answer for Sandy Springs defense today.
I feel like they should look for Trinity again. She had a good 3-point look the first time around. 1 for 1 from deep. Fouled, and to the line goes Noelle. The Sandy Springs ball movement is really good right now. They're crisp passes around the court. Field's defense is not reacting quick
I agree.
enough.
Field's defense needs to be quick. The quick pace of play, defense has got to be quick too.
I'm noticing like hands down too. It's not, and that shot's gonna bounce, and out. So first free throw, no good. Second free throw now. Shot long, back rim, and oh, they're gonna call a violation on Isabel for Field. So another shot now for Noelle. See if she can capitalize off this mistake. Shot, and it's good, so she does capitalize.
The White's ball.
Stolen. Tip back to Trinity. Gain now. Swung. Oh, a little too far. Definitely looks flustered, but I thought that was the right decision there.
I would agree. Not really sure what it was she was looking for, but I think she thought Sandy Springs may have fouled Field there. Either that or some kind of
Pass into the middle, shots up, short, rebounded. Rebounded again. Field needs to fix this. There's too many rebounds going up. Sandy Springs is crashing the offensive glass right now. And they're going to call a foul on Leah.
You know, I'm saying it. There are 4 Field players in the paint guarding 3 Sandy Springs players.
They've got to be.
They've got to stay with their man.
I mean, you got to put your body into it and plant those feet, because otherwise it's just going to be.
If you're gonna have that many, if you got numbers like that, you gotta stand your ground and keep them out of the paint.
Definitely.
If not, you gotta find your man, because I've seen a lot of passes out and go up for an easy shot.
Shots up and long.
It's gonna be Layla now at the line.
So Layla's first shot, a little long. See if she adjusts. And shot up, and again, same spot at the rim. Rebounded Trinity, stolen right back. Tumbling on the floor, jump ball. That's a good rebound there by Isabel. Not letting that steal happen, not letting any easy buckets for Sandy there. That's what Field needs more of. That's a good job rebounding.
Sure. You know, it's important as well. Getting the opponent's head is a big thing. If you can just stall.
And that's a good block
that
there by
might help.
Trinity. Not allowing that inbound pass to come in. Oh, we'll get there. Sub now as Noelle's going to be taken out for...
Who came on?
Yeah, I actually don't know. Well, anyway, she's taken out of the game now, so... Oh, for Caitlin, I see. Sorry, still getting used to the names. Field now with the ball, pass to Trinity, stolen right back, and that's going to be Field's ball.
Too many long passes, Jasper. They need to be short and choppy. There's a lot of lobs.
And also, I'm surprised they're not using like screens or anything to help their teammates out here.
You know, one of the first things you learn in basketball is a bounce pass and a chest pass. I'm not seeing much of that at all.
They're just not executing right now. Shots up and good. That's Julia again. As we've been talking about, Langley off the floor. Julia's having her way again. So here's Field now with the ball and stolen again.
There you go. That's that long pass.
Drive to the basket. Up. Too far. Julia rebound. Too far again. And they're going to call a jump ball. White ball.
A lot of jump balls already.
But again, also a lot of offensive rebounds
Yeah.
by Sandy Springs, and you can't have that.
You cannot. You know, I'm noticing though that Field needs to be aware of is their fouls. It's already 7 fouls for Field, only 1 from Sandy.
That's definitely true too. But that's one of those effects of having the other team always on your half of the court. It's just
true.
tough.
The good thing is with so many changes from Field, those are at least spread out throughout players, and no one's gonna foul out. But
At
you
least
do
not
gotta
really.
be careful.
And there's going to be a foul on Sandy, so Field ball from out of bounds. Field tossed up Isabel, now to Leah. Leah taking it down the court. Finds Jane with the pass. Jane shots up, poked out of her hand. Good block there by Leah, but rebounded by Sandy. The shot's going to be up and long. Rebounded by Sandy again, and that is going to be Field's ball.
And there you go. That's Trinity using her height. He reached right over that Sandy Springs player and just whacked it out of bounds. And it looks like it hit someone else on another Sandy's player on the way out. So that's a lucky break, too.
This Sandy team kind of, well, 1 second here as Sandy gets the ball again. Stolen out to the three-point line. Poked away by Trinity. Can she win the ball, chase the ball? She does. Drives down the court now. Shots up, and she's fouled. Great job by Trinity there. Good hands. Good steal. Good momentum.
She's going to go up to the line. Trinity, I think, is the highest scorer right now on the court.
Yeah, I know. But that's, it's going to be a real long night.
Yeah, she is with that three-pointer that she banked in earlier. So looking for a 4th point of the game now.
And yes, she does. Searched, located, and acquired, Jasper.
That's a good way of putting it. And again, this is her rewarding herself for that good defense there. She got a steal, and now she's going to capitalize. Second shot's long, but... And now defense. From Field. Good score.
What a steal by Leah.
And that's going to be a jump ball. I think that's a foul on Sandy personally, but whatever the ref says, can't argue with them.
Can't argue with them. That's good recovery, though. You, of course, don't want to see that breakaway at all in the first place, but if it's going to happen, you want to see him recover quickly, and that's what Field did.
Yep. And another offensive rebound blocked by Trinity that time. Field's just reaching in the air. They're not rebounding quite right. And travel.
And there you go. That's their 4 players in the paint right there. 1 outside. And still, Sandy's coming up with the rebounds.
So 20 seconds left now. Shot clock's going to be turned off. Let's see if Field can score before the end. Oh no, bad pass there.
Slipped over Leah's head. Oh, that's going to be a travel for sure.
He did forgot to dribble there.
Buy her a plane ticket, Jasper.
That happened to me once, my first basketball game. I caught the ball and started running down the court, and I forgot to dribble. The ref said travel, and I looked at him so confused, and then I was like, yeah, you're right.
Not football, Jasper.
Not football.
Not football.
So here's Leah now to the hoop. Up, block. Stolen back by Field. Shots up, blocked again. Bounced around. 5 seconds left on the clock. Sandy down, 3 on the clock. Shots up, and that's going to be way short. I'm not even sure that was a shot. I don't know if she knew how much time was left on the clock.
I think that was more of a pass, Jasper. I agree. We probably just didn't know how much time was left. All right, Falcon Faithful, we'll be right back with you after the break.
All right, so we're back now for the second quarter. Sandy up 24-6 right now. Field bringing back in the starters, minus keeping Trinity on the court. That makes sense. And CJ will be now taking over the play-by-play.
Sure, Langley's going to inbound that ball to Vanessa. To take it slow. The right-hand dribble only, it means. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Screen by Colleen, but not used. Vanessa's going to bring it in, but come right back out. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes it to Langley, but intercepted. And that's going to be stolen again, back by Field. Langley drives up to the basket, and no.
And they're saying someone kneed Langley, and that's going to be the foul call there. I'm not sure I've ever seen that symbol before. The ref moved his knee out, but I'm not sure. I guess I'm assuming that means need, but I'm not.
That's a new one for sure. It looks like it's going to be. Can't quite tell. It's going to be Trinity inbounding the ball to Langley to Vanessa. She's taking it slow again. A screen from Colleen, but she gets around it. Back to Colleen. Careful of that backcourt.
Colleen kind of stole it.
Shira. I think she did. Shira's got it now over to Trinity in the corner. Back to Shira at the top. To Vanessa. Shira calling for the ball. Shira brings it back to the top. Dribbling to Vanessa out wide. To Colleen in the paint. Back to Shira at the top of the arc.
That's not a good job there by Field. Someone's got to pay attention to that shot clock. It was just counting down and down and down, and no one looked up at it.
Jasper, you heard that bench yelling at her to take the shot, but I think
someone on the court has to say it, though. Someone on the court has to say it.
Someone's got to say it. Looked like she wasn't all that confident in her shot anyway. She had a couple of chances to take it, and she just didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Number 4 bringing up the court for Sandy Springs. Stopping at the arc. Over in the corner to the right. Down to the... And up and no. Langley's going to try and rebound. It's going to bounce off her fingers. There's going to be 4 on Sandy Springs number 20. There's going to be a jump ball called.
You know, this Sandy Springs team reminds me of the New York Knicks, the way they crash the offensive boards. The Knicks, Mitchell Robinson leading the league in offensive rebounds by over 20. Kind of like the Sandy Springs team here.
I think they've got some ambitions if they want to be like the Knicks. Colleen's going to pass it to Shira. Who's going to out to Vanessa, top of the arc. Trinity's calling for the ball, but Vanessa's going to dribble by her, get into the corner, and up, and it's good for a layup.
A smooth finger roll there from Vanessa.
Just a short-range shot right there. Pretty nice shot. 4 is going to bring up the court, over to 2 in the wide. In the paint to 21. Shira's going to steal it from her. Dribble up, a long pass, and just intercepted by 4.
That's a dangerous pass there, and you saw exactly the results.
Yes, it is. Just as we talked, Field needs to work on those calm, collected passes.
Definitely, definitely. I think they keep trying to do that, and it's just not been working out so far. They keep throwing those long passes. Sandy Springs is eager to jump on those and take it right back.
It'll be Sandy Springs' ball now, inbounding it on Field side of the half court. Ball's going to be inbounded number 4. Going up. Pass deep into the corner from 12. And Langley's just going to stay on it and take it. Passes but blocked. Intercepted now to Sandy Springs. Up and no. Jasper, I saw a little bit of a travel there, did you?
I definitely saw a travel. I'm surprised the refs didn't call that. I thought that girl was walking, taking a little field trip into the lane.
Either way, it's going to remain Sandy's ball. Sandy breaks. Over to the right. Number 12 under the basket. Goes up and no. Blocked. Number 4 taking it out to 14. To 20. Inside. You can dribble inside the paint. Go up. Almost a block by Langley. Looks like she may have got a finger on it, but it's going to get over the rim to 21. He's going to put it up for a layup. Trinity's inbounding the ball. Pass to Colleen wide on the right. Back to Trinity, but she did not see it. Intercepted by Sandy Spring and put up for another layup. We're going to score 28-8. A strange call there. I think
there was a lane violation. Langley stepped on the line when she tried to pass it in. She looked frustrated. Deborah looks like she's about to kill someone, but...
Jasper, I'm not sure that was even a pass. That was Trinity passing it to Langley.
Yeah, in there, but
The ref's gonna ref.
There's another offensive rebound.
Yep. 12's gonna bring it through, and no. They're gonna call a push on Trinity. 5's gonna be inbounding the ball to the left of their basket.
I don't know if you can hear this, but Deborah is telling all the players on the court right now to box out on these rebounds.
Pass out to 21 wide. Goes up, and no, just a little long. Colleen and 12 fighting for it. It's gonna be white ball. Let's see, it's gonna be Langley's gonna inbound it from the corner. And doesn't look like really anybody is open for a short. And there you go, there's the play. Colleen crashing in, back to Langley. Was looking for a long pass.
There's that long pass executed properly.
Colleen, yep. And just intercepted on another long. And it's gonna be put out of bounds by Sandy. It's gonna be white ball, almost to the half-court line.
The first long pass is the right decision there. You get the ball down court, but then they got to slow it down. Again, they have 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They don't need to throw another ball all the way across the court.
Langley looked like she was inbounding a soccer ball there. It was straight over her head.
That's a good reference.
Inbounded, but blocked by Sandy Spring, and it's going to be White's ball again. Put out of bounds. Trinity inbounding again. Shira's really holding her defender off. They're going to say it's a little aggressive there.
I think one of the struggles for Field might be that they're not used to not having a size advantage. Again, Trinity and Langley are normally taller than everyone on the court, but against this team, they're not. And I think that kind of took them off guard a little bit.
No, they've got about 3 players who are at least the same size, if not taller, than Langley and Trinity. A good pull from Colleen, pass to Trinity, and back to Vanessa at the top. Over to Shira, who's going into the corner. She's going to stop, bring it back to Vanessa at the top of the arc. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Trinity, who's going up for the 3. And no, just a little short hitting the rim. It's going to be taken by Sandy, who's going to bring it back up the court. Passing 21 in the paint. Up and no. Little mid-range shot there, but it's not going to execute. Shearer's taking it, but intercepted by 12. Up and no. Hitting the side of the backboard. And they're going to call a foul.
I thought 12 may have stepped out of bounds there, but it's one of those close calls, so you don't really...
I think so. Couldn't quite see who the foul was called on, but it's going to be 12 going up for 2. And the first one is good. Seemed like one of their better shooters today, Jasper.
Definitely, definitely. She looks calm, collected from the line. She keeps getting to the line, which is always a good thing.
And that second shot is going to miss. They're rebounded. Brought up to the line, up into the paint. And stolen by Colleen. Wow, right out of her hands. What a grab. Pass to Vanessa, who's going to dribble up. And you get past 3 defenders. Long pass to Langley, but she can't hold on. They're going to call a travel by Sandy. And Field's ball under the hoop. A break. Long pass to Langley. And, oh, just saves the backcourt. Over to Shira, who misses the catch. And it's going to go out, but it's going to be a push, it looks like. And it's going to be White's ball again. Getting lucky here, Jasper.
Definitely. I mean, again, that's that long pass we keep talking about.
Cindy's going to inbound it long to Langley. Just go to Colleen at the bottom. Vanessa at the top of the arc, and no, just a little long. Sandy's going to take it up, but Vanessa's just going to smack that out. Say, not in my court.
I like this idea from Field, trying to put up a little more threes. Obviously, it's a kind of big lead right now, and if the three-pointers start falling, they're going to cut this lead pretty quickly.
True. Although, in only the second quarter, I think 2s are worth it still. Sandy's going to put it up, and it's going to be a little short, out of bounds, and it's going to be a White's ball.
An interesting thing here, Langley yet to take a shot this game.
Wow. That's definitely a different strategy. Never seen that one before. Langley's going to be in charge of inbounding this one. Running it to Colleen, who's going to stumble, but she's going to get it. Pass to Langley long, and there's another long pass to Shira, but no, out, and it's going to be Sandy's ball.
It's weird. Every time Langley catches it, she doesn't dribble. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe that's what they talked about beforehand. I like that she's inbounding the ball. She's confident with her passes. They haven't messed that up yet, but when she receives it back, she seems a little afraid to go down the court in the set.
15 is going to have it at the top of the arc. Over to 21, mid-range shot. And it is good. Currently now inbounding it. Lots of options. be not sure what that call is. They're gonna redo it. And Trinity's inbound over to Vanessa on the left. Good pass. She's got lots of room. Just through those two defenders. Shira now through defenders of her own, but blocked. He's coming up on her own feet. Number 21 goes up for a finger roll, but no. 21 up for a shot, and not sure who put that one up. Looks like there was a little bit of a mosh pit there, but it is going to go in. We're going to score it 33-8 in favor of Sandy Spring. Timeout now from Field, and we'll see what the strategy is coming back, Jasper. What do you think they need to do?
They have to stop 21. She's just grabbing every single board, offensive and defensive, and if they're not going to find a solution to this, she's just going to keep putting up these easy layups. I mean, Langley and Trinity have the height to stop her, but if no one's stopping the rebounds, it doesn't matter.
That's true. I think Field really needs to focus on, if they have so many girls in the paint, they got to use them. They got to get those rebounds. They got to get the ball out fast with it. Their defenders are, well, the Sandy Spring defenders are sort of not quite on their toes yet, and drive.
And again, I think that's what we were talking about earlier about positioning yourself. You got to fight to get that good positioning for the rebounds. I mean, it's not always easy to tell where that ball's going to land, but if you're able to set your feet and get in front of the person trying to rebound, it makes it so much easier.
That's just a solid box out is what Field needs from every player.
And they're just not getting that right now, and that's the problem.
They are not.
Offensively, I think it's looking better. They've found a few good shots, but it all starts with defense, as we talked about.
It does. You know what they say, Jasper? Good defense is a good offense.
This is true. Some people also think defense wins championships, though. I'm not sure I'm going to agree with that one. It's kind of relevant here.
Both teams now taking the court. It's been Langley inbounding the ball.
And our favorite tech guy, Jason's back.
Langley looking for a pass, but nobody's open. Trinity, and it just slips out of her fingers and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Sandy Springs' ball. Jalen, number 5, is going to be inbounding it. She's going to pass to number 15. Goes at the top of the arc, up, and it is good. Oh my goodness, Jasper. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
No, weird form, but she banked it in.
It went in, and it stayed at 3. Pass to Vanessa, who's going to go long and switch over to Colleen. Vanessa's going to take it slow up the court now. 20 seconds left on that shot clock. He's dribbling down into the corner, just around. A good screen by Langley. And no, just a little bit long in the layup. Trinidad's going to swat at that, but it's going to be Sandy's ball. It's going to pass it long, down in the paint, and it's going to go for a layup.
Field has to be getting back on defense. I mean, this is another thing we've seen. These are more free baskets. It's not just the steals that are the problem. It's once they miss, they're not hustling.
Vanessa seems to have really good control today. She's dribbling just 3 defenders right there.
Definitely,
but
it's
a little bit of a long pass. Trinity couldn't quite get there. You know, Jasper, when I played basketball in middle school, our coach used to make us run a lap for every time that any one of us didn't get back on defense before the ball crossed half court.
Yeah, we had to run the other day in boys varsity practice because we weren't getting back on defense fast enough.
Yeah, I think maybe that needs to be going to be a pass to 12 in the paint for Sandy Springs, but we get up. It's going to be good.
That's a tough bucket there to go over the taller defender in Langley.
2 minutes now left with the Sandy leading 40-8. Langley's going to bring it up the right side of the court. Gets stopped. Another soccer inbound. Hallelujah.
Langley is still in soccer season mode with those throw-in type passes. But it's working.
It's working. You know, if she can get the power on it, it's fast enough that Sandy can't seem to step to it and block it.
Yeah, shout out to Alexis for teaching her how to do that.
That's a good sport athlete there. Emma's going to inbound to Shearer, bring it up to the top. Emma's going to drive in, pass to Langley in the paint, who's going to go up for it, an overhead shot, and it's going to go out, a little short. Sandy's going to take the rebound, and there's going to be a stoppage.
And that's Langley's first shot of the game. Again, we were talking about Langley being one of the top scorers for this team. She's got to start putting up those shots. I mean, we just saw no one can block her.
And they're going to call now that Langley pushed Sandy Springs player. Don't know who had the ball there, but it's going to be Sandy's ball. They're going to take it from all the way down the court. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the half. 50's going to have at the top of the arc, pass to 0. Pass back to 15. A weird little screen there. She's going to go up, and no. It's going to be Sandy's ball. Up. No for the mid-range. It's going to be Emma, it looks like, holding on. and it's gonna be a jump ball, and it's gonna be white.
But that's what we were talking about there with that positioning. Emma got into the paint, set her feet, and a good rebound there.
Exactly, that's the model of what Field wants to do. We have Langley now inbounding. Hallie, rather. Langley coming off the court.
I don't mind that, giving her a rest for the final minute of the half.
Yeah. Hallie inbounding it to Emma. Good one. And just intercepted by 21. Up for a layup by 5, and it's good. 42 now to 8. Halle going to be inbounding it again. Colleen looks open. They are going to pass to Colleen, but 15's just going to jump in and grab it. And it's going to bounce off her finger, off Colleen's leg, and going to green the ball. That's an unlucky break there, Jasper.
That is unlucky. Colleen was open there.
Good step 2 by Sand Springs, though. Number 5 going to be inbounding it now.
It was also unlucky that happened to go back off Colleen.
Short pass. Layup, a spin, and just rolls off the rim. Almost, Jasper, almost. That would have been a highlight.
That would have been a highlight. Over 2 defenders, but couldn't quite get the shot to go down.
Not quite, just roll off the rim. She's going to now go to the line for 2. Lots of dribbling going on. Up, and no. Just a little bit long.
I mean, if this girl can't shoot free throws, maybe the strategy is going to be kind of like a hack-a-shack, where they're going to just try to send her to the line, because clearly she's good at making the layups and the short jumpers.
8 bounces there, Jasper.
Well, that one's up and good. Maybe the hack-a-shack won't be working today.
8 to 43 now. Emma's going to inbound it. 25 takes it. Oh, and Colleen just wasn't looking. You know, honestly, I don't think that's on Colleen there, Jasper.
That's definitely not. Field rushing a little bit there. It's a good decision. Colleen was open, but she was facing the wrong way. I don't think that's anyone's fault there. Just a little miscommunication.
Always got to face the ball, but also always got to be looking for who's actually open. 15 now, bringing it to the top of the arc. Stopped, but intercepted by 21. Was up for the layup, and oh my goodness, around 3 defenders. Just a little hook shot. Hook shot. Hook layup right there.
At that point, how do you stop it? 3 defenders and they still scored.
I'm going to 0-0 to Halle, who's going to stop and just kick it out of bounds. It's going to be Sandy's ball. 24 seconds exactly left on the clock. You know, Field definitely not going to make much of a difference in this half, but they can at least get a chip into that lead. $11 coming off. They're going to say the sub was invalid?
Yeah, she came in too early, and the ref did not like that.
No, some refs are just a little picky, Jasper.
It'd be funny if she got ejected there. I think that would help Field out.
Inbounded. Sandy Springs take it. Number 2 at the top of the arc, over to 5, down in the right. Go for a mid-range, and it is good. Wow, nothing but net there, Jasper.
That's a pure jumper, Lord. She just stopped, popped, and it was good.
Yes, it is. 10 seconds left now. Hello, running up the court with the ball. Going up for a shot, or a pass? Not really sure. There's no power on that one.
She seemed a little unsure if she wanted to shoot that or pass it, and I think in the end she tried to pass it, but at that point, that's very hard to do.
Yes, it is. 3.7 left on the clock. Emma's going to inbound it over to Colleen. She's going to go up and just long. Up again from Shira, and it's good. A buzzer beater by Jane right there. And putting Field just a little bit closer to cracking up on that lead.
That's a
47 to 10 now at the end of the half.
That's a good offensive rebound there to end the half. A little spark, maybe some momentum shift for the second. And we'll see you after halftime.
Definitely. Stay tuned, Falcon fans. We'll be right back with you.
All you'd have to do is see this, especially raucous tonight.
So.
Yeah.
better move quick because
I was just gonna ask this way she
I'm
did it, Rebel.
gonna get T-bone from the rear. No, yeah, she was doing fine. But she got to this. Westmoreland's a trick.
Yep.
Of course, right at that moment, ambulance comes plowing into the circle. But she didn't really know. She said stop. And she stopped.
Playing here, stick with
All right, Falcon Faithful. This is CJ Hanauer signing off. See you next game.
It's just the biggest idiots. I don't understand that they get in there like they have no idea where they are. They like a newborn running over, a toddler running around.
Clock's not ready.
Stay in the freaking lane. It's not that hard.
Set the clock so we can start. There you go. She warned you last time.
All right, we are back now for the start of the second half. Field down 47-10. They're gonna need a big comeback if they're gonna pull this one out. But let's see what they have here for the second half. I'm now joined by my good friend Charles Cleveland. Charles, say what's up to the people.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles, I'm a junior.
Any inspirational thoughts before the half resumes?
Geez, well they're really pushing us hard on defense, especially on those pass-ins. So you know we kind of just got to get open on those pass-ins under the rim, under the basket, and you know we got to get more physical. They're playing good offense, good physical offense. And that's something we're not doing, so we got to get more aggressive, more physical, and kind of get to the open ball.
It's good defense right there by Field, limiting the shots. Up and missed. Oh my God, Langley killed her own teammate.
All right, here we go.
It's gonna be Field's ball now. Langley inbounding, no more press from Sandy Springs.
And that was something that really got Field in the first half. The press from Sandy Springs on the throw-in.
Yes, indeed. CJ and I talked about that a lot. Colleen with an easy lane to the basket, but did not take it. Now she's gonna reset the ball. Leah
Vanessa.
to Langley inside. Langley up and good. That's what Field was missing in that first half. That's Langley's second shot of the game, and it was kind of surprising, but she's got to keep doing that more if Field's going to make a comeback today.
And Jasper, that's the kind of physicality we need to see out of this team.
Definitely, and there's a bad pass by Sandy Springs. Maybe momentum shifting here a little bit. Field getting some good opportunities now. So Langley's going to inbound the ball. They've been liking this inbound with Langley. I think just because of the good passing from her, she's been making good decisions.
And the no press on the inbound really helps a lot, you know. Kind of gets the ball down the court a lot better. Vanessa driving to the lanes. Sorry, I apologize for my color.
Charles is a little confused on how this play-by-play thing works, but he's learning. It's his first time here on the job. Has a wide open pass to the lane, and on Langley's head, some could say, but that's all right because it's all about fun in the end.
That's the kind of moment we gotta get more physical, you know.
I think that's bad defense, honestly, but it's a better shot, and that's flies it on their head. And that's going to be no early timeout by Deborah there. I'm not sure why. I thought she had some momentum going.
Yeah,
I would let
we
them
did.
play, but
No, she's the coach.
we don't question the coach these days.
No question the coach.
Don't question the ref. Don't question the coach. Don't question the players. Well, you can question the players, but only about the game, not like
Yeah.
what they're doing. Have you had any interesting talks with any of the players about this game?
I have not. I'm scared of women.
Fair.
I have access of someone who has a box who's doing all this. No, they're not free.
Like if they're free, you have somebody time off.
No.
Are these like Taylor Swift? Yeah, maybe we should figure out what the price is.
All right, we're back now. Langley inbounding the ball. Quick decision, slow decision, pass to Colleen, back to Langley. Langley drives into the paint, shots up. Looks like a foul there, but it doesn't matter. Rebounded, back to Colleen. Colleen, pump fake, drives into the paint, pass to Langley again. Langley bodies her defender, and she's a travel. Got a little ahead of herself there. She does the right move, but that got us dribble first.
That is the kind of physicality we need to see more of in this game. Those pushes, those big plays. Good on Langley, I think. You know, just keep working that.
And you see that chemistry between Langley and Colleen. The passes between them, unlike most of the passing today has been kind of bad, but the passes between Langley and Colleen have been good, and I think that's just because they're such good friends.
They're such good friends.
It's like if me and Roman were to play basketball. Shout out to Roman Fencart, he's our producer for the broadcast. But if we were to play basketball together, I don't think anyone could stop us.
The chemistry is too good.
The chemistry is too good. It's like rec soccer.
Yes.
We have such good chemistry in rec soccer when our full team's there, which is not often, but it should be.
We go crazy.
We do go crazy. Good pass there by Colleen, saved by Vanessa, inside to Langley, stolen but taken back by Vanessa, fouled, shots up and long, rebounded by Colleen. Where did she come from? I do not know, but she drives the paint, shots up.
But hey, that's the
She's a great rebound there.
that's a good rebound. That's what we need to see more of.
Oh, good move by number 12, block Vanessa.
And it was a clean block. Oh, no, they're calling it a shooting foul. My apologies.
I'm kind of surprised. That looks like a clean block to me. I mean, that's the other side of the court, but, you know, I didn't hear any skin contact. Like, you normally hear, like, a... but I did not...
Normally from the east side of the court, with all the noises of the gym, you can hear the slap.
But weirdly, there's not a lot of fans at the game today, and it's just kind of quiet, which is not normal for the Falcons' nest. But
It is 6:33,
that
and
might
it
not...
is a Wednesday.
I think... I wish they would schedule more games on Fridays.
Yeah, they need to.
Like, why is every game on a Thursday or a Wednesday? I remember the first game of the season, how many people were there?
Yeah, I was there.
You were there. I was there. I mean, I was playing, but...
Yeah. Me and the one with Damian Williams, it was his birthday.
And you know, shout out, you know, someone else's birthday today. Adele McConan. Adele will come over here. Adele in the gym tonight. Birthday boy, anything to say to the crowd?
Oh.
Never mind, get out of here. A clean block
By Leah McCabe.
Leah. Field block party right now. It's too bad they can't score, but that's crazy. Currently, Langley leading the team with 4 blocks, then Vanessa with 2, and then 2 other people have blocks also. That's a lot of blocks today. Of course, our stat sheet might not be accurate because I'm trying to do this while commentating, but it's all right. Another 3.
And I just got here, so I don't know how it works.
But anyway, stolen by Field. Here's Vanessa now. Vanessa dribbles inside into the paint. Free lane, shots up, and good! That's a great move there. Beat a defender. Some could say you need a nap.
And that's what we like to see, that speed, that aggression on the court. You know, if we see more of that, I think, you know, it's going to be a tough comeback during this game.
Never mind. That's 3 points.
We have that same kind of physicality that Vanessa just displayed. We could put up some serious points.
I think that's one thing that Field might need to work on is those threes. They're not capitalizing on it, and I think if they are able to, again, that's a big thing of not having Logan here. Logan's a 3-point shooter.
Logan Fontroy, yes, indeed.
Shots up by Emma. Emma misses, gets her own rebound, passes out. Trinity, I don't know what happened there, but Emma's going to come in and jump ball. Good job by Emma fighting for that board. That's the aggressiveness you're talking about, isn't it, Charles?
That is that kind of aggression we're looking for.
As Sandy's now going to do some subs. Don't know how the players can be tired. They've only scored 3 points this quarter. All right, anyway, Sandy now with the ball. Pass inside, Langley. Oh my God!
On the floor. Foul on Casper the Friendly Ghost. Not so friendly in this instance.
You know, my grandpa thought my name was Casper at first.
Did not know he was checked in for tonight.
You know what was really interesting about that play, Charles? She bounced on the basketball.
You're hitting behind us?
All right, anyway, stolen by Field now. Trinity, oh, and stolen back, and good foul there, honestly. So there was a free layup opportunity. There was a free layup opportunity, and Trinity with a good shove there. I mean, you know what they say, if you're going to foul, do it hard.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, foul hard. I remember B-team basketball in middle school.
Damon Lombard, by the way.
Damon Lombard. And I think Roya, what was her last name? It doesn't matter.
Beats me.
Does not matter. She was the assistant coach for a while.
And that's a little lapse in defense there by Field, but I think they've been playing much better this half so far. What do you think?
I think they have been too. The communication they've still got to work on, but I think the passing has been good. There's been some good physicality on offense, good driving to the lane.
They're not letting those easy rebounds up either.
They are
And
not.
here's Emma into the paint now. Emma, shots up.
Smacked away by 21.
And dribbles the different team.
Good catch.
But the ref does not call it. Long pass now. 21 into the lane. Up and good.
And to be honest, Jasper, 21 on Sandy Spring has been electric tonight. They have not been able.
LeBron, no one can stop her.
No one can stop her. You know, she's got the size.
Got the strength.
She got the strength.
Langley's been doing a pretty good job, but Field's been struggling as the shot's up and long, rebounded by Sandy. That's the problem we saw in the first half. It's a hard shot off the backboard, is not going to go in. Field with another rebound and stolen by Sandy again. This has been the problem. Field gets the board, but then they can't hold it as Thor with the shot long. Field gives up another rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Key takeaways so far, you know, aggression and definitely getting those rebounds back and even catching some of those passes, you know. The girls on field have had some trouble really holding on to the ball. I think that's something that they need to hit in practice.
To be fair, some of these passes have been coming very fast at them.
I mean, very,
Not really their
very
fault.
hot.
Maybe they should work on taking a few miles an hour off of it.
It's not as much mustard on the pass.
Definitely. I mean, you saw Langley doing the soccer throw-ins. Those were good passes, though. I shout out to Langley for that.
You know, on those inbounds, those contested inbounds, I like those drop back runs they do.
As Shira puts on the moves. Good pass inside to Emma. Emma goes into the paint, up and fouled. That's a great job. Emma is dominating right now.
That's a shooting foul for Emma Pardo, so she will get her 2 free throws.
I think Emma's been a big difference maker this half. She's really been showing why she was put into the starting lineup in place of Logan tonight.
I think as we move forward throughout the season, start to see the development of this team and some of these players, Emma Pardo is going to be a key player, a key factor on this team.
So we got a running clock now because I don't know why, but that's not supposed to happen. I think that may have distracted Emma. Not her fault that she missed the first one.
It is because Andrea Polo is operating the clock.
I heard she's still concussed.
Yes, entirely possible.
But it's all right. She's trying.
She's trying. You know, out there putting in the work.
The clock's hard. It's a lot of pressure because everyone's watching you. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. Good job. Again, this is Emma making a huge difference.
in those big plays.
Guys, I know this game isn't that close, but
Emma Pardo has been a real difference maker this half.
that's something you like to see. Like, even with the score a little lopsided, Emma's still giving it her all, and I think that can carry over into closer games. I mean, that's the type of player I'd want out there in a one-point game.
And that's that type of aggression we were talking about earlier, that physicality, really being able to match up with those bigger players.
Shira pulls up, and a little long, but again, Emma with
the rebound.
I mean, might as well MVP her, right?
A hard block.
That was a very good double block, but it's all right, because the block that counts.
Up and in from Sandy Spring. 13 seconds on the clock.
So let's see what Field can do here. Last play of the third. Can they cut the lead to, I can't math that well, so I'm not going to tell you what that number equals, but
40, I think. They need to get it down to 40 if they can get one more bucket. 2, 1, that is time.
yeah, that is not the bucket they were looking for, but, you know, better quarter from them. Let's see if maybe they can make this, like, who knows? They can come back. I've seen crazier stuff.
As the third quarter comes to a close, the score is 16 Field, 58 Sandy Spring.
And talking about comebacks, like, let's talk about the Knicks the other day. They came back 21 points with 3 minutes left in the third, all the way through the fourth. Big shout out to my guy, RJ Barrett. I'm in love with him.
In love with RJ Barrett.
Yes.
Heard it here first.
They call him the Maple Mamba because he's Canadian. Anyways, we're gonna get back to you at the beginning of the. Anyways, here we go to start the fourth. 8 minutes left in the game. Drives in. That looks like a travel to me. I'm not gonna call it. As
That's that good physical defense we were talking about. Getting those arms up, getting those blocks in. That's what we want to see going.
Listen, she going for Sandy right now. She's gonna swing it into the. That's a good catch, honestly.
Good catch.
She got that ball. That was
Hard defense by Leah McCabe.
and swiped out. Good job by Leah McCabe there to not foul. Really create havoc on that play.
Are we back on?
That is an illegal screen there by Sandy Springs, and it's going to be Fields' ball. We got a running... No, we don't have a running clock. Can the clock people figure out what is going on? It's kind of weird. It's throwing me off. Obviously, I'm not on the court, so it doesn't matter, but...
And you know, it's easy to make these suggestions from way up here in the announcer's booth.
I wouldn't say up here. We're on court level, but that's...
We are not in a booth. But you know, on the court, it's definitely hard to make those game time decisions.
And it's good defense that I'm going to have to clap, even though I'm not supposed to.
Come on, let's go.
The producer is...
Our producer is having a stroke. Is he okay? I do not know. Where is he going? I also do not know.
The headphones are out.
Is he okay? He's definitely not. But it's all good because Field has the ball.
That is Fiona Hazen that they just put in.
Our producer is so upset right now. I've never seen him upset. You just heard him scream into the mic. I don't even know what to say. I think we've lost all sanity over here. This is probably why my grades are going downhill. Shots up, and I don't even know what's happening anymore. I was just starting celebrating for the wrong team.
It was 60 points for Sandy Spring.
As Field puts in the giant freshman, Alex? I'm not actually sure what her name is, but it's gonna be Alex. She is in my science class, but she's kind of
A save by Fira.
but she doesn't really talk, so I don't know her name. Anyways, oh my God, bodied! That is
Leah McCabe?
That is a top tier foul if you ask me. No basket, and she knocked the player over. What do you think?
That is, I mean, hey, that's that kind of physicality I was talking about, you know? End of the game, it's, oh, Jesus, what is that? 44-point differential. You know, at this point, we just got to start making some big plays. And if that's a big foul, I'll take it.
I mean, who knows? That not made and one could be the difference in this game.
It could. It's good. And that is good. It is 61 points, Sandy Spring.
I'm impressed with Sandy's free throw shooting. They've been pretty consistent from the line, and that's a huge part of this score differential right now. As the second shot is up and in and out, and gone. And that's going to be another jump ball. Swifts are too happy to call jump ball. Let them fight.
They are. I completely agree. Let these girls duke it out. You know? High school, lots of hormones, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they gotta... As a Let's Go Field chant starts ringing out from the bench. The crowd not into it today, Callum.
You know, and it's been a tough day. Our boys JV team are losing 74-8.
You know, I don't know why they scheduled that game. That seems wrong to the players.
Last year, the score in that same game was 72-8. So
I guess it's improvement.
It shows improvement for Sandy Spring, not us.
I mean, improvement for someone.
Improvement on one side.
So hard. I mean, I remember back on JV, like, we had to play Sidwell once. I had a hard math test.
You had to play Sidwell?
Yes, I know, right? We had a hard math test. We watched the Sidwell's girls team that year was the #1 team in the country. As that shot is up and long. The Sidwell's girls team was the #1 team in the country that year, and they watched us get obliterated 78-2, I believe.
Oh.
It was horrible. I watched one of the Sidwell girls throw down a dunk during halftime, and I just sat there and was like, I had a hard math test before I came to this game. Why am I here today?
And you know, Sidwell, allegedly, they do not recruit.
So
The clock is still going. The ball is out. The ball is not in play, and the clock is still going.
I think our producer's a little confused.
9,
When you are
8.
when you go up by 30, they
4.
Can you stop? I'm trying to talk here. When they go up by 30, they have to keep the clock running because it gets late out here.
It does. Out in these courts, these hard streets of Northwest DC.
It's cold outside today. I have to say, I'm glad my soccer practice got canceled yesterday, but still glad.
That is a
Jump ball. Another one. See, come
another
on,
jump
what's
ball.
the point?
I disagree with you there, Jasper. I think that was a jump. Oh, okay.
The clock is confused, but it's all right because we are back with basketball and crossover. Ooh, that is a good crossover. She shoots. Goes up. Oh, you can't do that. Unfairable. That's rude in the highlight.
Jones, who just got subbed in with the ball. Oh, and it is back.
Where did you get that from? That man was right on the safety.
Actually, Jones.
Oh, our team. I see
Yeah,
what
our
you're talking
team.
about. I think I'm like, damn that because I was like, Ashley didn't shoot that ball, but I see what you're up to.
That is Jasper Oko with the stupid comment.
Okay, let's not call me out like that. My dad listens to these.
Your dad loves me.
Good call, ref.
Good call.
You know, it's weird. When we started this job, they never told us what we can and can't do. So we have to make
Which
that
means
up for
we can
ourselves.
do anything.
I don't think that.
Our producer saying that is not allowed, but he is not talking, so there is no way to confirm.
Oh, you did not hear that. You did not hear that. Our producer just said we can say what we want, do what we want. Down.
I did not know this was UFC Fight Night.
That was an NFL tackle right there. For 3, and it's long. Had the
Off the rim.
I don't know why, but suddenly the Sandy bench became very excited. I mean, they've been winning for 4 quarters now, and they just became interested in their own ball game. You know, that's bad teammates right there. I would hate them.
The Sandy Spring camaraderie, while they're good technically, it does not seem like they're friends.
Some people
You know?
talk about their coach. I think you can see him if you look down to the left side of the court. He is the behemoth on the bench, towering over everyone, and he's sitting down.
Why is he in all sweats?
Who knows? But he must
He-
be 8 feet tall.
He's an adult getting paid to be here. Put on some jeans.
You know, if I was 8 feet tall, I wouldn't be coaching. I'd be in the NBA right now.
Yes, I completely agree. You
There's a
know,
long pass out to number 4. Drives into the paint. Shots up. Bang. Bang. Good.
it was banked, which means that was not intentional.
And that is Quinlan. I think that's her name. I don't know. They really...
Where did you get this name sheet from?
The person who wrote this has terrible handwriting. We're not going to name names, but they know who they are.
Do we know who you, Jasper?
CJ. It was CJ Hanauer. Sorry, I just had to clear some things up.
We're not naming names, but it was CJ
I
Hanna.
mean, I had to clear things up because our producer thought it was me. Shots up, bank, no good. Rebounded by those. Oh, wow.
This shot is up again.
Oh, hit that. Oh, travel. Sorry, I
After Jones with the shot.
see it. Shot. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to Alfie Jones.
Cuts the differential down to 45 points.
I mean, that's a good shot there. That's again,
That's a
we're
good
talking about
shot.
people late in the game being able to perform at their max. That's a shot over a taller defender, banked it in. She looked like she knew what she was doing, even though she looked surprised at the end. But, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised when I scored too, so I feel that.
And in the words of the late, great Jesus of Nazareth, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
And
so
as
them
Yogi
taking-
Berra would say, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. And she just took that shot like the fork.
Take it and eat up your spaghetti with that fork. You know, you have to take those plays when you see them. And that was a good seen and taken play by Ashley Jones.
You know, I think if Field played this team again, they could win.
They could. You know, yeah, no, definitely. If we have a different first half, because I think we've been competitive in the second half.
All right.
You know, we've been competitive in the second half, and we've been playing pretty well. We had a tough first half, but I've liked what I've been seeing in the second half.
So, all right, so here's Sandy back on the ball now. 65-20, 2.5 minutes left in the fourth. Pass inside. Strip. And here's Trinity now. Trinity driving down the court. Trinity stops, passes inside, back to Trinity. Sees Colleen. Colleen shot. No, pump fake. She had me on that pump fake, honestly.
And that is Lucille.
Lucille back to Colleen in the corner. Colleen.
Home driving.
Shots up. And
No good.
no good, but that's a good take there.
That is what we're looking for. You know, those shots taken, that aggression, that's what we want to see.
Because Emma's with another steal. Emma's, again, just having a monster second half.
As we've been saying, Emma has been a difference maker this half. They should definitely keep her as a starter going
I
forward.
don't think they're allowed to pay the students, but Emma, I would.
Emma she's been earning her money tonight. She's been making that paycheck.
As Sandy's going to meg themselves for the out of bounds, and that's going to be Field's ball with just under 2 minutes on the clock. So let's see what Field can do in these last 2 minutes here as Trinity's going to take the ball up the court. They seem to like Trinity being the ball handler, which is... Oh, good pass, bro. Pass to Colleen. Colleen, she gets hit in the face. Not sure where the ball is, but it's going to be
Sandy's
knocked out of ball. No, they're going to call that for Field.
They don't call for Field. My apologies.
That is your bad. So,
You know, this is going to be a tough comeback for Field, but I think they should be proud of what they've accomplished in this second
I mean,
quarter.
they turned it around in the second half, and I think they showed that they can really compete with some of these teams, even if the game itself didn't go well. That's a good shot there, just misses by Trinity, rimming in and out. And another jump ball, it's going to Field. You know, Trinity's been hit a three this game, has been close on a couple of threes. I like what they're trying to do here.
I like her as a good off-the-bench player, you know, a good six-man.
And again, with Logan, definitely could see her getting a start. As Colleen shot up a little long, she's going to get her own rebound, though, which is impressive. Trinity for three again, short. Now they have Sandy trapped in the corner. We're going to have just over a minute left. Sandy drives down the court, swung across, shots up way long, and rebounded and knocked out of bounds by Trinity. But good defense there by Field.
I like what I was seeing defensively from Halle, number 14. You know, keeping the ball up the court, you know, trying to get the ball back on our side. That's what we want to see going forward.
Definitely. Let's see what Field can do here on defense with just over a minute left in the game. Shots up from Sandy. Bank hits the front of the rim and out. Scrapping on the ground. There's Emma again. I mean, what can't she do?
As we've been saying, she's a difference maker this half. Definitely.
Earning that
Give her
starting
the bag.
role. I mean, she got that starting spot today because Logan was out. We don't know why Logan's out, but she is, and
Is it the SDLC trip?
is it? It could
Or was
be.
she here today?
I don't know. That's
SDLC, Student Diversity Leadership Conference. They're in St. Louis.
We're improving those leadership skills. I mean, what can I say? That's good captain material. Trinity wide open for three. Bank. Oh! But she is just getting unlucky at this point. Everything hitting the inside of the rim.
In and out, but that's what we like to see. Those shots taken.
And blocked by Colleen. That's a nice block there. Not the foul on the three. Gets the
Ball
rebound.
gotten back by Colleen.
Colleen dribbles up the court now. 30
court.
seconds to go. About
Just keep the ball moving.
7 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Trinity open for three again. Decides to pass this one up. That's not a bad decision. Back to Trinity. Swings to Colleen. Colleen scans the court. 15 seconds on the clock. Looks inside. Sees Trinity again. Trinity swings to Halle. Halle blocked. Gets her own rebound. Out to Trinity. Swiped away.
And you know, Jasper, that's when I would have liked to have seen a shot taken by Field. You know, I'm not saying, you know, we had necessarily much wide open, but when we're wasting that much time passing the ball around the perimeter, you know, we got to start taking shots.
And 5 seconds down the clock. Trinity again. That's going to be short.
Air ball.
That
And
0.7 on the
seconds
clock.
left on the clock.
Screams for press, but it's not going to happen. And
Inbounded.
that will do it. So the final score here tonight from the Falcons Nest is 65 Sandy Springs, 20 Field. But again, as we talked about, huge difference in the second half. Field looked much more confident. It really looked like they knew what they were doing. They had a better mindset in that second half.
I completely agree. Going in that second half, you know, the score was, we had 8 points on the board, I believe. I definitely liked what I saw in the second half. Much better on defense, much more aggressive on offense. I think if we continue that physicality, that mentality into the rest of the season, we can see some solid points and some game wins.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what the girls can do next game. Maybe that second half was a little momentum shifter for them. I mean, again, still looking for that first win. They're going to get Logan back. They're gonna get into their rhythm. I mean, we know this team's been good. Again, I think we talked about this last broadcast, but 2 or 3 years ago they made it all the way to the finals. So I think they have the potential and they have the stars to do it.
I completely agree.
All right, so anyways, that will be all for the night. This is, again, Jasper and Charles on the call. Thank you for checking in with